Hello and welcome to the video. This video is going to be different than the videos I would normally upload because instead of showcasing something, I am going to be talking about a unit in Anime Vanguards, which is Zeke from Attack on Titan or Zack Ape Giant. More specifically about his ability Gigantification, which can make him one of the best units in the game if you make him good enough. But yeah, so without any further ado, let's get started with the video. Also, I realized while I was editing this video, I didn't make this or I didn't specify this, but Zeke's damage in this video is taken from a level 80 Zeke, as you can see the calculations have been done on the wiki. Because or level 60 Zeke, sorry, max level 60, not level 80. And if you click on this level 60, it'll show it's level 60 stats, and yeah, these are his stats. So yeah, I just wanted to make it clear that this is a level 60 max level Zeke's DPS being calculated in this video. But yeah, so back to the video. Alright, so as you can see, I have put together this Google Doc displaying the damage of this Gigantification ability, which is taking into consideration 25 units, which are taken from this meta team that I have put together for Zeke that I will discuss later in the video that you can use, assuming that Zeke or only one of Zeke's placements is taken into consideration, even without Monarch. But yeah, so what Gigantification does basically is it copies um all units damage in this guy's range, or no, it copies this unit's damage onto all units in this range, and it turns them into giant units for 20 seconds. And this might not seem all that overpowered, I mean, as it has a 600-second global cooldown, but if you use it correctly, it can make Zeke one of the best units in the game, like I said earlier. And basically, an example of this is with this meta team that I put together with a total of 25 placements, without again taking one placement of Zeke into consideration. Um, these stats were taken from the wiki. This is 25,000 damage with a 5-second SPA and 50 range, which would make Zeke's Gigantification deal around 2,524,300 damage over the 20-second period in which the ability will be active, assuming that every unit in the range attacks every 5 seconds, which you can easily change to 4. And this is pretty OP. This is without Monarch. This is with no stat buffs, no Titan buffing units, and like no Yawatch buffs or Haruka. And yeah, over the time period, he'll be doing around 2.5 million damage, which is basically the damage, or not he, the 25 units will be doing around this much damage. Um, basically making this a nuke, which is pretty OP, assuming that none of them get stunned, and they get to attack 4 times over the 20-second period with this 5 SPA. And yeah, so he can be pretty overpowered, this without Monarch, and then he really gets OP when it comes to Monarch with 10 million damage, which is very OP, because with Monarch, the damage, he gets an added 300% damage, making his damage 100k every 5 seconds with a 50 range. And this is only taking Monarch's damage into consideration. This isn't taking the SPA or the range buff into consideration, even though the range doesn't matter. And he will be doing around 10 million damage. And to put this into perspective, Gleeful Disorder in the previous hardest legend stage in the game, Voss, it had 14 million HP. So just you being able to do this much damage in that 20-second period would be very overpowered. And then also with Aaron's Rumbling dealing 20 million damage, being the highest damaging nuke in the game, I'm pretty sure. This doing half of that damage with Monarch is crazy. And without it taking any real tolls on your unit's damage. But yeah, so this is around 2.5 million damage without Monarch, and then 10 million damage with Monarch, which is very OP again. Yeah, so this is kind of what Zeke can do. And then a meta team that I put together with Zeke has Yawatch Almighty, Zeke himself, Joe, which is a rare unit with 6 placements, Ichigo, which is a rare unit with 6 placements, Luffy, which is a rare unit with 6 placements, and Speedwagon, which is an epic unit with 3 placements or an economy unit. And this team has a total of 25 placements, in which I used to do the calculations. And what you could do with this team is basically you could have your watch throughout the game be your main DPS, and then whenever you need a nuke, you can have him buff your Zeke, and then um you could have Zeke buff from there, which would make it do even more damage than I've calculated. And yeah. So I really just wanted to make a video showcasing how overpowered Zeke truly is in this game, because he is not to be underestimated. Because if you just make a team similar to what you would do with your watch, he can be very overpowered. And this is also without taking into consideration the Titan buffing units, which I'm pretty sure one of them can buff Titan damage briefly by 100%, which could realistically double this, which would literally make this do more damage than the rumbling ability if you have Monarch. But yeah, so I just wanted to go over that and give you a quick meta team on how you could use Zeke. So you don't necessarily, as long as you have a good enough Zeke, really have to get the rumbling. You can legitimately just use this type of team, and it can carry you through most modes. I wish I could showcase to you this team, but I can't. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed that brief or semi-brief Zeke video that I made for, or that I've created for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the